Good morning. Welcome to Grumpy Sheep, Happy Llama. We're talking to you across Canada again from two different locations. I'm Robin, and I'm talking to you from Vancouver Island, British Columbia.
I'm Sylvie, and I'm talking to you from Eastern Ontario.
So welcome to our little podcast that we do about knitting and everything that we're working on, I guess, when it comes to handcrafts. Please enjoy yourself. Please grab a cup of tea or coffee or water, whatever it is that your climate is urging you to drink, and join us for a little bit as we talk about all the stuff that we're getting into. You can find us on Instagram, on Facebook, on Ravelry as Grumpy Sheep Happy Llama. Our website for our shop is grumpysheephappyllama.ca. So we're pretty consistent with our name. Anyway, we do have a thread on Ravelry, and we have some things that we get up to, different knit-alongs and stuff that Sylvie will talk about in just a second. But I hope to see you there, and I hope you join us.
Yes, the knit-alongs. We have lots of knit-alongs happening. Right now, we have the year-long sock-along that we started at the beginning of the year. And so the sock-along, the catch to this is you need to knit the pattern from a book, because we all, like I say every time, we all have books that have lovely patterns in them that we tend to forget about. So the sock-along is to encourage you to use those patterns in the book to knit them up. We're also doing a mitten knit-along, and that happened, or that started on spring forward, which is daylight saving times, which was sometime back in March. I forget the date, and that goes all the way until November 6th or 13th, which is back to regular standard time. And that you can knit from any pattern from your imagination, whatever it may be, but it does have to cover the palm of your hand. So that's going on. The next thing that we're currently, it's actually the wheat field socks. We started that on June 21st. So you still have time to join in on the fun with the wheat field socks, and that's happening until the end of August. And that's to encourage and to support actually a Ukrainian designer. She designed these beautiful socks that has, the wheat field images of wheat, which made her think of her homeland, right? So basically, that's to help her out, support her with supporting her family out in the country in Ukrainian. What else are we doing? Oh, July 1st. What happened on July 1st? July 1st is Tour de Fleece. We started with the Tour de Fleece. So if you're a spinner out there, I hope you have been spinning a little bit every day, and that you're joining us with this fun time of spinning and challenging yourself with different techniques or with different fibers.
Or just time, just being able to spin every day sometimes can be.
That could be a big challenge as well. And July 1st is also the festive sweater. I was so excited to start my festive sweater by Skein Deer Knits, but it just, unfortunately, I haven't even been able to cast it on yet. But that has started on July 1st, and it goes until the end of the year, until December 31st. Am I missing anything else? I think that's pretty much it for now.
Yeah, I think it is. That's a lot.
Yeah, all of our cows are on our Ravelry thread. If you want to check them out, if you want to join in on the fun, please do so. So excellent. That's that. So now I guess we'll go into our finished objects. I'll go first because I only have one. I finally finished my coccinelle socks, my ladybug socks.
Oh, you did.
Yes. So I've been working on these for a long time. These have been my work socks, I guess you could say. When I go to work, I bring these and knit during lunchtime. This yarn, I call them coccinelle because it's from Biscuit, and the colorway is coccinelle, which is ladybug. So I knit these with my regular 2.5 needles, and I did the fish lip kiss heel, which is my go-to heel when I do a toe up. So yeah, I finished these lovelies. I'm ready to wear for fall. Yeah.
Awesome. They're pretty.
Thank you.
I like them.
They're nice and soft. Biscuit yarns are usually nice and soft. I like.
Yeah, they're really nice and soft. Yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of encourages you to knit loosely if you're a tight knitter.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a tight knitter, but it makes me knit more loosely, even though I'm a tight knitter, because it's just so soft.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, for me, I've got a bunch of socks done because it's a Super Sock World Championship race right now that started a month ago. Is it a month ago? I think it's a month ago.
Already, eh? Yeah.
I think so. It's about that. Anyway, but first I had started these socks for my dad, and I had shown you before. These are made from, sorry, I'm not sure where the camera is now. These are made from Peyton's Croy 4-ply.
Nice.
And I use it's a riff on Morning Coffee Socks by the Crazy Sock Lady. I was supposed to do a 3x1 ribbing, a broken rib, but I guess I was in automatic pilot mode and didn't look at the pattern again. It's, oh yeah, I know how to do that. I did 2x2. It's supposed to be 3x1. So same idea, but anyway, it looks nice. So to my dad's huge feet, he's got size 14, 15 feet. So they're very long socks, but I finished them. Honest, here's the second one. I have to show them together, do I? To prove that I finished a pair. So I finished these socks for my dad. So that's done. 2.25 millimeter needle. That's my usual needle size. And for these, I cast on 76 stitches for my dad. My brother saw them and he tried one on and he said, oh,
he wants some now.
Yeah, he wants them now, but he needs to have it a little bit tighter. So I'll cast on 72 stitches for him. Nice. So he's never, ever, he's how old now? How old am I? He's 53. He's 53. He has never wanted anything hand knit by me because he doesn't like wool, but he likes these. So he wants a shorty pair and he wants like the pair like that length too. So that's interesting.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Someone else to knit for. That's nice.
Yeah. So then we had for the Super Sock World Championship, we had the qualifying round, which were the rolling socks we showed last time. And I forget the name of the pattern.
Is it Let's Roll? I think it's called.
Roll. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
I think
sorry?
I think that's what it was. Let's Roll.
Yeah, with a bicycle on it.
Yeah.
So that was the qualifying round. I got in, and then there was a warm-up round, and I wasn't sure I was going to finish this in time. Oh, and I finished the round 1 socks too. I showed those as well. And I knit those like 4 times because I had sizing issues. So because of that, I wasn't sure I was going to finish the the warm-up socks. But I did finish them and I really like them. They fit really nicely. I don't know if you can see.
I like that.
And I really like the yarn. I mean, this is against Peyton's Croy because this is all I have access to in Parksville.
Yeah.
Is Peyton's Croy from Stedman's. So I bought this yarn in case of emergency kind of thing. And it shows the patterning really nice. It's called Diamond Swirls and it's by Fits and Starts as the designer, or Cait Bellon is a designer. So she's the person who started up Super Sock World Championship again with a bunch of her cronies. So anyway, so this is a nice pair. I finished those. The tan color here is called Linen, and it's also Peyton's Croy, and then just regular red with Peyton's Croy. So I finished those. So I got 1 point for our team for finishing them.
Good.
And then round 2, I like these socks. These are really nice. This is with leftovers. I don't know if you can see that.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
It's mosaic. It's a mosaic pattern. So,
interesting.
And because we were casting on July 1st, we said, we're going to do Canada's flag colors. And then people were saying, oh, I don't want to have white as a heel because it's going to be dirty. But I said, no, I like it because our flag has the stripes of red with the red stripe, white stripe, red stripe with the flag in the middle or the leaf in the middle. And so does this, red, white, and red with all the stuff in the middle. So anyway, this was knit again on 2.25 millimeter needles. It was Knit Picks
Stroll.
Their sock yarn, Stroll. Did you say Stroll?
Yeah.
In Firecracker Heather. And then this was Walmart. Remember a long time ago when we still used to go to the highway for Petit Mouton Blanc?
Oh, and yeah.
They had sock yarn at Walmart. It was like $2 for a 50-gram ball. And that's what that is. So this is older yarn. So I used that. So those are done. These are called Woven Mosaic, I think. I think it's Woven Mosaic.
Okay.
Pattern name for that. And then I talked about that little boy that I want to steal.
Yes. You made him some little, oh, you finished the little socks.
I finished socks. So this is Heel Toe Dosey Do by the Crazy Sock Lady.
That's
and
cute.
Aren't they cute? And it's almost going to fit him. This is closer in size. It's
so he'll be able to wear them, but still grow into it a little bit.
Yes. Yeah. So that's a good size for him, I think. It's maybe a half an inch bigger than his foot, but that will change quickly enough, probably by the fall or Christmas.
Yeah.
I imagine. And then of course you want to go into negative ease with socks, right? So maybe this will last him a whole year.
Never know.
Maybe. So anyway, yeah, and that again is done with Croy from Stedman's.
Right.
And that's all my finished objects.
Very nice. You've been busy.
Yes. I spent a lot of time as a passenger in the car. So
it's been very slow for me. I don't know. I hope things pick up for me soon. Anyways.
Do you have one more week of
ups and downs? I am on vacation right now, but I've been sick my first week of vacation, which kind of, and now that we're all doing better, they're announcing rain for like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm like, what?
No.
So we'll see. Hopefully the weather will change. I don't mind if it rains maybe one day type deal. Give me a chance because I really want to do a deep clean of the house, get rid of all the germs type deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it rains the one day, I'll do all that. But we'll see what happens. And it'll give me some time. I guess if it rains, I'll have time to do some more
knitting.
Exactly.
Good thing, right? Yeah, we've had a couple of days of rain last week where it just poured. It poured for like 36 hours or something.
Wow.
It just rained. And yeah, it was nuts. So anyway, I got lots of knitting done then because I couldn't go out and go for a walk. I mean, I shouldn't say normally. In my experience here, when it rains, it just kind of sprinkles.
It drizzles almost.
Yeah, so you can still go out and do stuff in that kind of rain, but we were expecting hail.
Wow.
So it was like coming down. I would have been soaking wet, so I didn't go out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you working on?
What am I working on? So let me just finish this little row. Going into our works in progress. I had a blank there for a second. Sorry.
Oh yeah, and the woolly thistle, they're starting up soon. There's annual sweater KAL.
Oh, they are, eh?
Yeah.
I'll be busy with my skein gear, so.
Yeah, the only thing with that is that you have to buy your yarn from them, right, to participate in the.
Oh yes.
So, yeah.
That's right.
Which is nice, but our dollar is so crappy.
Sorry.
You kind of just want to say, can you just charge us Canadian prices?
Yeah, please. So we can participate too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been working on the Wheatfield socks. Here we go. So I've just started, I of course did my fish lip kiss heel. So I'm working on the leg right now. So I did remember at the last podcast, I did say that, the chart didn't seem to match what the written portion was. And Robin said, flip the chart over and see what happens. So I flipped the chart over and yep, that's what happened. Sorry, the chart was upside down. So that worked out really well. And then, but only to come to realize that for 64, because I'm knitting 64 stitches for these socks here. In the pattern, it says to knit 6 stitches before you start the pattern. That didn't work out. For me, it's really, you knit 4 stitches before the pattern starts. So if you're working on these and you're doing the 64 stitches, flip the chart, because I've written to her and so has Robin written to the designer, but we haven't heard anything. So I'm not sure if she's updated anything. So just flip the chart over if it doesn't work out, and knit 4 stitches before the pattern starts. So it's been working out pretty good going this way here.
Oh, you've got a yellow heel. That's where you put the
yellow heel. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm going to switch it around on my second sock.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that. I think that's what I would do too, is
I'll put the yellow on the second sock and the blue.
Yeah. Cool.
Now the pattern, you're supposed to continue with the wheat up on the leg. But I was telling Robin I wasn't sure if I was going to do that. And she asked why, and I said, because I don't want to. decided. I might just put maybe one or two. I don't know. We'll see. I just
yeah, I would do it at least where it shows like if you're
Yeah.
pant leg breath, because yeah.
See, so I think I'm gonna try the socks, see where it fits on my leg type deal, but I might start one soon. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. So it's going pretty good now that because I don't know how many times I've ripped this pattern, this sock over. I was like, what is going on? I know how to read charts. I've been doing socks forever. What's happening here?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Everything is good now.
That's good.
Oh yeah. So once you put the chart, it works out really nice.
That's good. I haven't cast those on yet because I want to take a small project that's easy to do. So, and that would not be something where you'd have to bring a chart with you, right?
You know what? Once you get going, it's very easy to remember. Like it's a very intuitive. You'll be able to, you'll be able, once you get going, you could read it without your chart for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. Because then maybe I have more excuses to not cast on.
Well, you're busy
have the needles.
You're busy with the Super Socks championship. So you haven't,
but I have like 5 more days to wait still.
Oh, then you can do this easily, Robin. No excuse.
Oh, did I tell you? I didn't tell you, did I? These socks this round, I don't know if I finished 17th in the world out of both socks or if I finished 17th for this particular sock. I'm not sure which, but I finished 17th. So I finished amongst the Finns.
Nice.
And you know how fast they knit.
Text me that. Congratulations.
Thank you. I was stunned, but I wasn't even really trying, except that I was thinking, oh yeah, it's only 10 o'clock and I'm almost done. I'll stay up and finish that first one. Then the second one, I did it in less than a day and then I was done. So,
well, yeah, definitely you can get these wheat field socks done because the pattern is very, like I say, once you get going, it's very easy to memorize.
Excellent.
It's not difficult at all.
That's good to know because I have time. That's the only thing I was going to say is that when you finish your socks too early in the race, then you have like 2 weeks to wait for the next one, and then you think, what am I going to do?
You take a breather. That's what you do.
Yeah. Well, that means not knitting, and I don't ever. So, yeah.
Well, in any case, you have until the end of August to get them done, right? So you'll get them. I'm not worried.
I'll get them done. Yeah, because it's only 7th of July or 8th of July or something? 10th. It's the 10th of July.
Yeah. Time goes by quick anyways, doesn't it? Holy crap.
It does. It's crazy. So, speaking about,
I was just like, time goes by quick, but anyways, guess what? Okay, I don't know. I'm a big Hallmark fan. It's Christmas in July Hallmark. My husband's freaking out right now because guess what I'm watching all the time? Christmas in July. But guess what, knitters? Now's the time to get thinking and start knitting on those gifts.
Yes.
Message done and passed. Thank you.
And do you know what, Sylvie? They were filming one of those Hallmark movies in the beach here in town.
They were, eh?
Yeah.
Probably for later on this, probably for December, or maybe.
Yeah, I forget what the thing was called. Somebody knew the name and then I forgot because I went, oh yeah, it's Hallmark, whatever. Sylvie will be happy, but
then you need to take pictures of these here for me, no?
Oh, I never saw them. I just see their vans, and I think they've gone now. But yeah, they were here for the last 2 months. Well, probably longer. I was only here for 2 months.
Yeah.
Anyway. So
all to say, Hallmark, Christmas in July, knitters, get your knitting on for Christmas gifts.
So, are you going to cast on another pair of socks for Patrick?
Socks? He is due for
not socks. I mean slippers.
Slippers. I will be knitting some more slippers for him. I'm taking a little break.
Good for you, though.
But yes, he will be getting at least 2 pairs of slippers for Christmas. He will. Yes, because he's such a good man. I couldn't believe how happy he was when he got them last year. So
yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So speaking of portable knitting, like I just was, and speaking of socks, and oh my God, what am I going to do if I have to wait 2 weeks? I have these shirts. I have 3 of them, 3 different ones from 3 different years, which is the Orange Shirt Day shirts. So for Truth and Reconciliation and For Every Child Matters for the residential schools in Canada, but I don't have socks to match them.
Oh.
So if you get opal sock yarn, it's the same orange.
Yes, it is.
So I am making Helgen socks by Anna-Lena. I'm making another pair.
Nice.
It's so easy to do. So I just turned the heel the other day in the car, but I'm making another pair of those. So this is my in the car knitting, I guess, when I have to be a passenger. So that's my sock whip.
Good.
Do you have any more whips you wanted to show?
I do have lots of whips. I just haven't been working on them at all actively. I still have my, you know what, my scarf, my crochet scarf, my Ziggy Interrupted. I've been looking at it, so it's been calling to me. So I might pick that up actually this afternoon and do
your daring tee. What about your daring tee?
My daring tee is over and done with.
Did you show it?
Yeah. The crop top. You don't remember?
No.
Yeah. Through that early spring, I think it was.
Uh-oh, I don't remember.
Go back a couple of podcasts, you'll see it. Remember, that's the one where I said that I definitely have to wear a bra when I wear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you show it?
I did.
Okay, I don't remember. I remember that part of the conversation, but I didn't know it was done when we had that conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess you can't work on it.
No. I mean, sorry guys. I still have my projects. You know, my little wish list that I brought with me when we went to Knit City.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I do have these are queued up, but I want to finish my whips before I get to go and get going on these here, because
right.
I'll never get them done. So I need to finish a few things before I start on that. So
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I've made some progress on my Midori pullover.
Oh, nice.
I have a sleeve. The body is done, and I have a sleeve.
Good. Oh, I like the cuff. Let me see the.
Well, the jury's still out on that one.
Oh, I like that. Can you
I don't like how
hand on there? Can you put your hand?
Flares. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like how it flares. So
no, that's my style. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that. You should keep that.
I should keep that.
Well, that's up to you, but that's, but I really like that.
I've never had poofy sleeves in a sweater.
Like it's coming back. It is back.
I'm a person who likes.
Imagine your Anne of Green Gables.
So I'm the person who likes sleeves that fit very snugly. So anyway, we'll see. And what I ended up doing was I made a mistake and didn't realize it till later. I thought I was making the third size, but I'm not. That's what I was doing. No, I don't know where I got that in my head. Anyway, for some reason, I thought I was doing the third size. So when I was picking up the stitches underneath the arm, I was picking up 10 stitches when I should have been picking up 16 stitches. So I actually have 16 stitches fewer on the sleeves. So as long as it still fits across the chest, okay. I'm not going to worry about it, because that means the sleeve fits more closely to how I like it. Otherwise, it would be like another 2 inches bigger around, and I wouldn't like that.
So when you say it's puffy like around the arm over here, or the whole arm?
It's more the arm below my elbow. It's poofy. Here it's looser than I would normally like to wear it, but it's not really poofy, but it's loose around my upper arm till probably my forearms. And then I have big forearms from all my farm work, I guess. And then this part, it's poofy, but then the cuff starts right away. So it draws it right in like an elastic, right? So you can see here how it's drawn in. So,
well, that's up to you, but I like the cuff though. If you're gonna redo your sleeve, I keep the cuff. I like the design of the cuff.
Okay, I will. I didn't sew in the end. Well, I'm not going to sew it into the end anyway. But I'll leave this as a thing to pull out if I need to, or if I decide to. So anyway, so that's almost done. I was kind of hoping to have it finished for today, but I didn't get to finish it for today. That's life. But that's an active whip. This is all stuff I've been working on this week. So I'm working on it like daily. I switch through them because that's like 6.5 millimeter needle. And then I go to 3.5. Is it? No, it's 2 or 3. Maybe this is 3 millimeter needles. So then I go to 3. So this is the wartime vest for my dad. And I was hoping, I did the pattern repeats that I was supposed to do to get to the armhole, but I guess my row gauge is off. So I was at 18 inches long and I was supposed to be at 20 inches long, and my dad needs that extra length. So I'm doing another pattern repeat. Not the whole thing, just this chart right here, just this chart I'll be doing again.
Okay.
So to give him that length, so that covers the extra 2 inches, and then I'll bind off the sleeves and then try to figure out how to work it in the round, because she has it knit flat for the top part. I don't know why. Right. Yeah, but I'm going to steek it. I'm not going to do back and forth because my gauge will be different. So
yeah, don't blame you.
So I'm doing this. This is my other thing. My other thing I pulled out from the deep is my KAL. My KAL.
Oh, yes.
Remember that?
And Kim finished hers, I believe.
Yeah.
I really like the colors. You and Kim both picked really nice colors for that pattern.
Thank you. So I don't know how come this fell by the wayside, but squirrel.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiny things. So I pulled this out again, but then I thought, this is nice, but maybe I should save this for the plane because it's small, right? So we'll see. And then my knitting group here, oh my God, they're such good knitters, and they like to knit shawls. They knit tons of shawls, but they also wear, so every time you see them, they're wearing a shawl. They wear linen clothes that are nice and loose, and then they have beautiful shawls they put over their clothes. They look amazing. One woman, Anna, I said, I'm hiring you to be my wardrobe designer. You can choose my clothes for me. So they were knitting this one shawl, and this shawl is designed by Catherine Knutson of Small Bird Workshop. She's here in Nanaimo. She has an online shop, Small Bird Workshop. And she designed this shawl only for Beehive. So you can get the pattern only if you buy the kit from Beehive Yarn in Victoria. So there was a problem where they were sold out of colors because she dyes one of the colors, and she dyes this color called butterscotch, which is a beautiful gold. Mm-hmm. And so they had run out, and she dyes some other colors too. They have like 6 different colorways you can choose from. And so they were missing some colors. They were sold out. So some people wanted to get the kit, but they couldn't. And then I just happened to go on there at the right time, and they had their yarn again. So then I spent an hour trying to decide which colorway I was going to get. But there's the shawl, a picture of it. And those are the colors that I'm doing it in.
Nice.
And the Beehive Wool Shop, it's been in business since 1906.
Wow.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's in Victoria on the island.
Wow.
So I got the kit and I cast on the other day, but I've been I'm trying to get my dad's sweater worked on.
Yeah.
So this is what I have so far.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, me too. You should see it when it's done. It's absolutely stunning.
Really
and it's huge. It's huge.
So kind of like the Telegram for You shawl, or bigger?
Yeah, kind of like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is really nice. I like shawls that size.
Yeah.
So this is a yarn. It's really nice. It's a 2-ply woolen kind of yarn, woolen spun. Brook Farm, it's called, and it's by Gathering Yarn. I think Gathering Yarn is from a friend from here, Cindy. I haven't seen her in a long time. She used to live here in Parksville, but I think she lives in Alberta now. Anyway, and it's this is really nice yarn. So it's a 2-ply woolen spun, very light fingering. I really like it. So it's been fun knitting with that. So that's my other whip, and I think that's all the works in progress I have that I work on every day, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think that's it.
Nice.
Thanks.
Keeps you busy.
Yep, that's for sure.
So have you, with all that knitting, have you been able to do some spinning?
A little bit of spinning. I've been trying to spin. Yeah, for the Tour de Fleece, I've been trying to spin every day. I didn't get to spin yesterday, though.
Yeah.
I felt badly. So tomorrow, I think, is supposed to be a day off, a day of rest tomorrow. So I'll spin tomorrow and consider yesterday my day of rest, maybe.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this is my Tour de Fleece spin so far. That's my spin in progress.
Nice.
This is green. Thanks. It's Cormo from this place in the States. I had shown you before I had finished spinning like a orangey rust color.
Oh, yeah.
By the same farm. And so this is the green that I had purchased a decade ago that I'm finishing up as well. Do you want me to keep going?
Sure. Well, yeah, go ahead, because I only have, I haven't been doing much. Like I said, I haven't been doing much. I have one lonely finish. So go ahead. Show me what you got.
Okay. I don't have a lot this time, but anyway, I have this little, I think I had shown you before, this red Romney, and I started to spin it, but it's not prepped well. It needs to go through the drum carder another at least once, possibly twice. And so it wasn't a smooth spin like the gray one that I had that was purchased with this at the same time. So, and because I don't have cards with me,
yeah,
I packed it away and I'll just wait till I get home. So I stopped spinning what I was spinning, plied it, and I'll wait. Because I only have like 55 grams in total.
Oh yeah, so you don't want to waste it. You want to, yeah.
Exactly.
Get it ready.
So I have that.
Right.
And then I have, this is some silk and merino wool that I got from Little Bird Workshop, or Small Bird Workshop, sorry. And there's I have 200.
Really nice.
Thank you. 210 grams. Sorry, silk, merino, and Cordell.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks. Can you see the color?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the, like, is it Neps type deal? Like
it's it's sari silk.
Oh, it's this, sorry. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's sari silk. Oh, you thought I was apologizing?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, eh?
Yeah, no, it's sari silk, and it's like all the primary colors.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's not, and the secondary colors too. So the primaries and secondary colors.
Yeah.
Because there's teal and there's pink in there too. So yeah, it's really pretty. So that's 210 grams approximately and 294 yards. I'm guessing. I have a nitty naughty and I don't actually know the size of it, but it looks about 100, like 1.5 yards per wrap. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
I was hoping to get my spinning done on my drop spindle from the last time that we talked, and I haven't been feeling all that good so last week. So that was a complete write-off. But I was able to finish one little skein from my Bridgerton sample. This is the what do you call that? The plant.
Your sample?
You can say, yeah, the sample where it's. I lost my little tag. It had bamboo, it had flax, it had biodegradable nylon in there.
Oh, yeah, your vegan fiber?
That's the word I was looking for, vegan fiber. So the colors are nice, but I don't like spinning vegan. I prefer the protein. I prefer the sheep. So, yes. But it was okay to spin. So that's what I was able to finish. Yeah.
Nice. It's shiny.
What's that?
Shiny.
It's very shiny. Yeah. It's very soft too, but it's not something I want to spin again. Oh well. That's why it's a sampler, so you can decide if you like it or not.
Yeah. Speaking of Bridgerton, I don't watch the show, so I don't know. It's a romance, I know.
It is. And I'd say you'd have to read the book first, but I'm not going to force that on you because I know you're not.
Because you know how that goes with romance.
But I will say you might like actually watching it on Netflix because it's set in the Victorian ages, but the way the production of the show is completely it's Victorian but still modern, I guess you can say, because you've got the music to it is more of our time, and the diversity of the cast is awesome to see. And I think you should give it a try.
Okay.
I don't say you're going to fall completely in love with it, but you might be surprised. So
the reason we're talking about this, for those of you that don't know, is I have a friend who wanted to lend me this book that she loved, and she thought that I would love it because I watch Supernatural. I love Supernatural. That show on TV about the Winchester brothers who hunt all these things devils and demons.
Super something. I forget. Patrick and I started watching it.
Yeah.
But I know what you were
I
talking
love
about. I
that
can't
show.
remember the name of it.
Yeah, it's called Supernatural.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, that's not the genre. That's the name of the show. So anyway, so she figured because I liked that show and she just thought, I guess I'm a girl and I would like romance. I don't know. So she said, all of us love this book and it's a trilogy and there are three, A Discovery of Witches. And she said, I think you will just love this book. And it was this boom of a book. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
So as she's saying that, she texts me this. She said, I started reading Discovery Witches. I'm like, someone said I would like that. And then I was thinking to myself, okay, let's see where this goes. I didn't say anything at all, but I had a feeling. But I thought, you never know. She might just enjoy it.
I tried really hard. I tried 250 pages hard. I gave it the old college try.
That's okay. It's not for everyone. Just like, the things that you read is not for everyone. The kind of, that's why there's the books. There's a whole sorts of, there's a ton of different genres, I guess you could say, out there because people are different and people like different things. So that's okay. You tried it. It wasn't for you. That's okay.
But I said to my friend, if I come across a phrase that talks about this guy's throbbing manhood, I am going to throw up. So luckily I didn't come across that phrase, so I didn't puke.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It might have come later. I don't know, but I finished.
No, I don't think so. Not in that book.
Okay.
I don't
anyway,
recall reading that in that book.
It was a did not finish book. I gave it the old college try. I got permission from a bunch of people because I felt terribly guilty for not liking it and not finishing it. And I thought I'd hurt my friend's feelings, but apparently I didn't. So I gave it back. Thank you, with some tea, to apologize for really not really not liking it.
It's fine. I mean, that's why there's, like I said, that's why there's different books out there.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
So anyway, don't like romance.
That's why I say you probably would not like the book Bridgerton, although I always say you should read the book before you watch the series. But there might be some parts in Bridgerton where you might want to skip. But overall, I don't know if you would like it. Anyways, it's up to you. I really enjoyed the series. I really.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad you like it, but you like romances. You love romances.
I do. I'm a romance at heart, I guess you could say. So I'm a strong woman, but I still like my. If you were to list, I still like my knight in shining armor. I've always have been like that. Yeah.
So as a contrast to kind of represent our tastes in movies and books, what would be your all-time favorite movie? All-time favorite movie of all time.
Are we including Outlander in there?
Yes.
That's more of a series. It's not a movie.
But it was also a book, so it kind of I would include that.
Outlander is my number one. After reading that book, I had such a hard time, or that series, I had such a hard time finding something else to read that was really, really good. To me, anyways. My all-time favorite movie. Well, I really like Princess and the Bride. I'm trying to think what's a really good movie that I like. I really like the old movies. I can't think. You put me on the spot.
I'm sorry. My all-time favorite movie is Aliens.
See, no.
I love that movie. The second one. The first one was good too.
Anything sci-fi, extraterrestrial, scientific? No. But I know that's Robin's thing.
Yeah.
Anything fluffy, lovey-dovey.
That's fluffy. Yeah.
Because I use movies and I use books to get away from reality. So I do like books. Sometimes there's some books out there that are close to realities, like, stories set in Second World War or some stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes the storyline will get to me and I'll fall in love with that book and I'll read it once and that's it. But I mean, like, I want to get away from all the crap that's going on in this world. So I will go into this La La Land. This is where Hallmark movies is a La La Land. When you watch Hallmark, you go in there not thinking that this is real. You go in there thinking, this is La La Land. It's a different world. This is what I like. Take me away from this horrible world that we're living in right now. That's what I like. That's my getaway. That's how I see it.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, I don't need to see aliens destroying the world and scientific stuff because it's happening here now. I don't need to see it.
We have aliens here? What?
Not that we have aliens here, but when you know what I mean, like it's just
yeah.
That's my
cool.
guess. Yeah, that's a way of guess. I don't know if people understand what I'm trying to say, or if you're understanding what I'm trying to say, but my getaway. Yeah,
I understand it.
Yeah.
And I can be pretty slow sometimes, so I think we're good. But my all-time favorite book is The Diviners by Margaret Lawrence. And it doesn't deal with aliens at all.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Yeah, or science.
Yeah.
But I love that book. Yeah. Interesting. And 1984 is up there too, dystopian novel by George Orwell.
Isn't that what you're reading right now? What are you reading?
Oh, no, I read a book about him. It was Orwell's.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I finished that. That was really a good book.
Yeah.
When it sticks in your head and stays with you and you keep thinking about it, I think that's a 5 out of 5.
Oh,
I gave it a 5 on Goodreads. Yeah, it was such a good book. And it led me to a whole bunch of other books. It led me down this path or whatever of trying to figure out about, like, it goes with the politics that we're going through right now, right? Democracy and how easy it is to lose democracy. Because he was kind of, the author was talking about that with respect to Orwell and what he was going through, because he went through the Spanish Civil War and World War II and all the Soviet stuff and the Soviets with Ukraine and how they were annihilating Ukrainians, kind of like how they're doing so now. And it was really interesting. And it kind of brought up the question of democracy and how easy it is to lose democracy. And then, of course, we have the trials, the January 6th trials on TV and stuff. So I started reading these books. One book that I'm just started is called How Democracies Die. And I think it's going to be very interesting to read. It's going to be more like a textbook kind of reading, but I think it's going to be really interesting. And I'm reading currently by audiobook because I have one physical actual book and then I have an audiobook on the go at the same time. And the audiobook I'm reading is called Fear. And it's about Trump, the beginning of Trump when he was campaigning to become president in this early part of his presidency, written by Bob Woodward, who was one of the people that blew the whole Nixon Watergate thing out of the water. He was the guy who had the friend that was called Deep Throat. He was the source of all the stuff with the Nixon, President Nixon. So he was one of the reporters that was reporting on that, along with Carl Bernstein. His name is spelt Bernstein, but they say Bernstein. Anyway, so that's a very interesting book. I get sucked into these things, right? I sat outside for what I thought was going to be half an hour just to drink my tea and then knit for a bit. And almost 2 hours went by.
Crazy how it does that, eh?
Yeah. So it's an absorbing book, even though it's nonfiction. So yeah, anyway, but that's politics. And we don't really discuss politics. But anyway, it's been interesting.
Amongst each other, but we said maybe not so much here because, people come and watch to, like me, learn from things.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody has and that's the whole beauty of it, right? You have the freedom of choice. You can vote for whoever you want to vote for. The biggest thing is that you vote.
Exactly.
You can't complain if you don't vote.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
Yeah. So otherwise, you can vote for whoever you love, whoever you think is right?
Exactly.
And that's the beauty of democracy.
Yeah.
I sent you some pictures, some video.
I did. I'm going to show some of you were talking about your knitting friends. So I'm going to post them if that's okay with, I asked them, I had their permission. Hands and some lovely knitting. Sorry.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And the banana snail.
Yeah.
He looks like.
Is that a different inspiration for a different colorway?
No, he's not. I just thought it was a big turd on the ground, but it was moving. I was like, oh, it's a snail. Okay. Yeah, it's a banana snail.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was interesting. So I thought I would show that because we don't have that where we live, right? So
Not that kind of snail, no. Yeah, that's true.
The snails that we have don't have shells. So they're called slugs.
Well, no, because in Sudbury we have tiny little snails around this round type deal. We do have some in Lake Nipissing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen snails with, like, I've seen slugs. I haven't seen snails.
I haven't seen them around here, but up in Sudbury by Lake Nipissing, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. So anyway, there's that, and then I showed a picture of a guy who had I went for a walk yesterday.
What's that about?
I forgot to get permission to film him going down the railroad track. I got permission to take his pictures of his bike, but I didn't get permission to film him going down the railroad track. But he rides railroad tracks on his bike.
Are these tracks still used by train or?
No, these ones are. But he did say that I think he might ride tracks that are still active, because he did say, I can get off really quickly because I can see far away when the trains are coming.
Still brave.
So, yeah. Or might be another adjective.
Yeah.
Risk taker. I don't know. But anyway, he did that bike himself. He saw a picture of one online and then developed his own. So it keeps his tires on the rails itself. Yeah. So it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'll put that on there too.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. It's probably short and sweet, and hopefully next time I'll have more to show. I know Robin will.
Yeah.
But,
so have a good 2 weeks.
And let us know if you're working on any of our cows that we have going on. And join us on with the fun.
Yes. And yeah, that'd be great.
We'll talk to you guys next time.
Bye. Bye.